There is one guy who lives in our block that, without any over exaggeration, is an alcoholic. Every single day he drinks from 10 to 15 liters of beer. He gets drunk out of his mind, and every second night, let's say, he makes crazy scandals with his mom, with his grandma. He slams the doors, he pushes the wardrobes. One time he even puked from the window, and the worst thing is that he lives just above my room. Every night, not every night, as I told you, almost every second night, I cannot sleep because of his screams, because he's singing sometimes he's shouting, sometimes he's crying, and it's completely crazy. As I'm walking from outside, coming home at 8 p.m. in the night, I'm waiting for the elevator, and as I press the button, in approximately 30 seconds, the elevator comes and this guy is inside. Usually he has two personalities. One of them is when he's sober, which is very rarely in the morning, and the other personality is almost throughout the whole day when he's drunk out of his mind. But every time he's drunk, he's very talkative, so we talk a little bit. And as I talk to this alcoholic guy who ruins my sleep, who is absolutely crazy out of his mind, I realize that during the conversation, I change. Subconsciously, I try to get his approval. I try to behave in such a way that he likes me. If this guy is in the bottom of the society, let's say, this guy is the last guy that I want to be liked about. But subconsciously, this is how my belief system is. This is a disease. The disease is called that I want to be liked by absolutely everybody. And you may probably relate. You may probably be the same way like me. But ever since I'm a young boy, wherever I go, it doesn't matter with who do I speak, I want to be liked. And the crazy thing is that I want to be liked from people that I personally don't even like. I want to be liked from my enemies, so to say, even though I don't think I have enemies. But when I was in the football club, training with the other guys, there were some guys that I genuinely didn't like. But every time they spoke to me, I was so nice to them just because I wanted to be liked back. I don't want to be friends with them. I don't want to be close with them. But I want to be liked. This is my drug. And wherever I go, even if I go to some administration, to some, to, I don't know, to fix some documents or something, I want to be liked from the lady at the counter. Not in a way, not in an attraction way, not in a way that she sexually likes me, but I want to be approved from her. And for example, if I don't provide the right documents and the lady gets mad, I start to doubt myself. I start to feel a little bit guilty. I want to be liked by everybody. I want to make, every time I introduce myself to new people, I want to make the best first impression. And this is an absolute drug. This is an absolute disorder. But fortunately, I know how to fix this for myself and for you guys. I'm working on myself and I really try to find the best way to do this. Because as I mentioned in every single video, the way is not on the outside. You cannot make it so everybody likes you. You cannot be so handsome, so jacked, so charismatic, speak so well that everybody likes you. There will be always somebody who doesn't like you. There will be always somebody who has a bad day, who has a bad mental health in general, who is not going to like you just because of themselves. So this is not the right approach. Then what is the right approach? The right approach is something called shadow questioning, which means that you ask yourself the opposite question, the negative side of the coin, which in this case means, what if nobody ever liked me? How is this going to change your behavior if you ask yourself this question? What if nobody never liked me? Wherever you go, it doesn't matter whether it's in a sport club or at your job with your some new friends. It doesn't matter. Nobody will ever like you. Is this going to change your behavior? First of all, is an important question. Are you going to behave? Are you going to speak? Are you going to dress even in a different way? And do you dress, speak, and behave right now just so you can get the approval and others to like you? This is a very important question because, guys, we live our lives sometimes in a way only to fulfill our desire to be liked by other people. Do you go into this career only to be liked and approved by your parents? Do you listen to the songs just to be approved by your friends? Do you have certain hobbies and interests just so you fit in your friends group? These are very important questions. And what if nobody ever liked you? What to do in this case is the technique of letting go, which I speak about almost in every single video. So, what we have to do here, what we have to deal with is nothing on the outside, it's in our inside world. Because this is a problem on the inside, guys. If you want to be liked from everybody, you cannot do anything about it, as I told you, on the outside. That's why when you ask yourself this question, when you really ask it to yourself, you're going to have some pretty bad feelings in your stomach and in general in your body. What if nobody liked you? What feelings come up? When these feelings come up, what you have to do instead, maybe for the first time in your life, is not escape from them, but go into them. Feel them completely. Because what we do, whenever we have a bad feeling, we try to distract ourselves. We grab our phone, we start playing something, we put something on TV, or we say, oh, I'm gonna think about something else, or I'm gonna do something else. No, for the first time maybe in your life, you need to go into the feeling. Because once you pay attention to it, you fully even surrender to it in a way that you don't want it to be different, you don't judge it, you don't try to change it. This is the moment when this feeling is just going to come up and you can let it go. This is the moment when the feeling, that's what the feeling needs. It needs to be let to run its course, maybe for 5, even 10 minutes. You need to resist it. And then it just comes out of you. And how do you know if you let go? Is from this relieving feeling. You feel so much lighter. You know, after an argument, you argue, you scream, you want to defend your points, etc. And then after the argument, somehow you've let go of this feeling and relief. Or another example, you were stressing about something and the day comes, the hour comes, and this thing turns out to be not as you imagined it, not so bad as you imagined it. Then what is the feeling? Let go, relief. That's what we are after. That's why this shadow questioning is so important. Then what if nobody liked you? Try to feel how it would be like in a world where nobody likes you. This can make you so much freer in the way that you act, you speak, you behave, you are, that you not care so much what other people think. This is where everything comes down to. And even in these cases, of course, it's something more specific to talk about. But an effective action to take would be to do something completely different that you would otherwise do. For example, act in a way that is not guaranteed that other people will like you, which is how it should be, guys. Because this is what makes us authentic, by speaking what we think, by doing what we think is right. And naturally, some people will not like us for this. For example, on this channel, I speak about what I'm passionate about. I speak about what I think is true. I think about what I think is going to be helpful. But there will be so many guys, and I'm sure that there are even a lot of guys in my personal life that totally don't understand what I'm even doing in front of this camera, that will not like what I'm doing, will not like me so much. And this is okay. Because if you want to be liked from everybody, if you want to make your life in such a way that everybody likes you, like I told you, on the outside, then you're never going to be real. You're never going to do what you truly want. And in the end of the day, paradoxically, you cannot make everybody happy. So you're going to disappoint some people as well. It's a lose-lose situation. And the only way is to understand that not everybody is supposed to like you. To understand that everything comes from you, from the inside, from this approval-seeking demon that you have inside of yourself. And as I analyze, as I watch other people, and even on the TV and on YouTube, I see that it's much better people to respect you than to like you. And people respect you if you speak your mind, if you don't have any back thoughts, if you don't have any back intentions. This is how people respect you. But this is not even so important because we're speaking about you. We're speaking about your well-being. And how to make progress in life is not so much to build bricks, like a building, brick over brick over brick. No, it's rather going down, looking at the foundation and seeing if there's any infestation, if there's any rats, if there's some toxicity there, and remove it. Because you can lay as many bricks as you want, but as long as your foundation is weak, is infested, it's toxic, it's whatever, there is a problem. This building that you're building is not going to last very long. Something is going to happen to it. And this is what we are. We try to build up something on the outside. We try to make our personality the best way. Always be smiling, charismatic, always speaking the right thing, always not disappointing anybody. And in the end of the day, again, somebody doesn't like us. What's the point? What if nobody liked you? How would you act? And try to get the feeling. Try to go into it and try to let it go. You'll see how much lighter you'll be, and you'll see how everything falls into place.